Welcome to what will be the first of more consistent uploads. This video is going to cover, as stated in the title, Lost Animatronics. I tried to put these in order of what I found most interesting / could talk about the most, and the last topic of this video is especially interesting. I don't want to ramble on too much, so let's just get into it. ACT Unlimited was, as can be proven by the address, which was the Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time Theater headquarters address at the time, an official branch of Chuck E. Cheese selling, seemingly, cyberamic retrofits. It is unknown if any were sold, as well as the current whereabouts of the bot seen in the photo. Unfortunately, there isn't any other info about this, so it's on to the next topic. A while back, a photo of these two cyberamics, obviously part of a larger set or sets, appeared online. We know that the Chuck mech, which is actually Helen / guest star mech, came from the San Jose Tully Road Pizza Time Theater location. He went through a multitude of collectors and his cosmetics came from a Tennessee storage unit. He is currently owned and has been restored by 80s Girl from the Vintage Arcade Preservation Society forums. But this Helen retrofit doesn't have any info known about her except that it was at one time owned by the same owner as the Chuck, and its current whereabouts are unknown. Considering that this Helen was retrofitted, it is possible that more from this set or sets were as well, and I would love to find more proof of that in the future. Jolly Genie's was a former Pizza Time Theater located at 9898 Government Place, Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. It opened sometime between 1995 and 1996, as the Pizza Time Theater closed in 1995. For the purposes of this video, we will only be tackling info on the animatronics, if they even had any. That is what makes this entry interesting. Not only is it unconfirmed if the animatronics they were cyberamic retrofits or not, but they might not have had animatronics at all, and there is some info that causes this discrepancy. According to Cheesypedia, the stage was repainted and the animatronics removed, which contrasts with a Facebook comment I found on a post about Jolly Genies, which states that they likely had cyberamic retrofits, and that at one point one was missing its head, but that's besides the point. Another wrench gets thrown into solving this mystery when we look at a 2000 newspaper ad for the Jolly Genies auction after its closure. This ad states that there was a 4-piece stage at the location by this time. So, is this a Nathan's Funhouse situation where they had retrofits that were replaced with a non-cyberamic show? Were there retrofits that were later retrofitted again with one cyberamic removed? Or was it a completely custom show, or no animatronics at all? The Zoo was a former Pizza Time Theater located at 3333 West Division Street, St. Cloud, Minnesota. We know that they most likely had animatronics because a newspaper advert for the Zoo mentions an quote-unquote all-new stage show. It is unknown if they were retrofits or a non-retrofit show, as these newspaper clippings are all I can find online about this place. The Zoo later became Rock City Pizza a few years later, which did have an arcade, and so that leads me to assume that they possibly had an animatronic show too, but I have found zero evidence of that. Unfortunately, there isn't any other info on this topic, so it's on to the final one of this video. This is the most mysterious entry on here, which is why I saved it for last. A few years ago, while I was researching on newspapers.com for a now long cancelled Fun Time Pizza video, I came across this. Saucy Sally's Fun Time Pizza Theater. Not a franchise, no kickback, it's all yours. We are selling a total concept. We supply the show, you make the money. A first-class family pizza parlor combined with a Disney-like animated show and token-operated arcade machines. Phone or write, EnterTech. P.O. Box 153, Niagara Falls, Ontario. I can't find any info about an EnterTech that I think is related to this, and this ad is the only proof of this concept. Pretty obviously, it's unknown if any of this concept were sold and what the show would be. Since it's very possible that one was never sold, it is also possible that the show was never even built. But, since this is all we have, we don't know. This one is the one on here that I want new information to be discovered for the most, as I find it very interesting. Thank you for checking out the video, and I hope you found it interesting. I've had some of these newspaper clippings sitting on my computer for a few years now, so I thought this would be the perfect time to use them. My sources will be linked in a Google Doc in the description. My next video will be a return to a topic I've covered before, but this time there's a lot more info, and hopefully I'll do a better job of editing it too, make it more interesting. Hopefully I'll see you then.